Flight Boss, bitch. You know, for sure. You're not listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. Flight Boss, the Archangel Uriel. And the Mary carry out God duties and motherfucker responsibilities. And right now we're going to talk about Saturn going into Capricorn for Aries ascendants. Now, this is what's going on in your life. Your life situation. So get prepared, because your 10th house is ready to get knocked down by the Saturn bulldozer, and you're gonna have to rebuild that house, because you already been doing that in the 9th house. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you may even have certain degrees where your Saturn is still in the 9th house. So this is the house that you've been shaping and forming. So this house is about done. You cleaning things up or whatever like that, and you're getting ready in some way, shape, or form to get ready for the 10th house. So it's a lot of impact and energetic forces that's going on with this 10th house. So for the most part, what is the 10th house? The 10th house is representing your status, what you're known for, and how you seen. So ultimately that could be your career, or that could be your reputation. So either way, whether it's negative or positive, that's how it's coming at you. So Saturn is coming over like a bulldozer, right? And boom, tear that whole thing down. So you're gonna have to reshape and form and find new constructive ways to handle what you're known for, how you seen, and your status. So all my Aries ascendants, get prepared, because that's what's getting ready to happen, and that's what's going on with you. So anything that's dealing with your reputation, what you're known for, how you're seen out in the world, things that you're capable of. You know, the 10th house dresses up your first house. Your first house is your personality. But how do your personality dress? How do your personality make its makeup? What is your personality known for? How is your personality seen? What is your personality reputation? That's the 10th house. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times you may not feel like this, but other people may feel this way about you. So you have to keep that in mind a lot of times, until people be around a little bit to construct your personality. But you know, this is the house that's going to get knocked down, and this is what's going to be you're going to be experiencing a lot of changes and you know, a lot of restrictions and rebellion. Because what is Saturn? Saturn is how one sees reality. So it's the creator of this reality. Also it's how one sees reality, how one gains structure in their life, whether that's through a person, place, or thing, or a job. And it's where one places but also receives boundaries, restrictions, and limits. So you see the power of Saturn. So Saturn is really not truly negative or positive. It's like your grandfather. It's almost like you love your grandfather, but your grandfather gonna give you tough love and tell you and show you the things that was negative, but these was the things that you may need to know, because these are things you're going to experience, and you don't need to be feeling sheltered. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of how Saturn plays out. So you know, you're going to be able to see the reality. You're going to be able to see the reality of your of what you're known for. You're going to really be able to see how people really what people really know you for. How you're seen. You're going to really be able to see how people see you. You know what I'm saying? You might have thought you had some type of pride about yourself. You really going to know now. You know what I'm saying? Your status. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be able to see the reality of it. They're going to be able to see how you gain structure in your life. So if the way you gain the structure in your life is in a fucked up way, it's going to be seen in reality, which we're in reality. So it's going to be seen by yourself and others. See what I'm saying? So now that you know what house is going to get torn down, how do you build it? Going with the oppositions and the squares. So let's start with the opposition. The opposite to the 10th house is the 4th house. So you're going to have to make this a give and receive match, because you're going to be experiencing a lot of opposition with the 4th and the 10th house. Now, what is the 4th house? Home, family, domestic issues, private issues, however you gain emotional stability, wherever you feel most comfortable at. Hopefully that's in the heart, but it could be a friend, relative, house, your own home, whatever you feel comfortable at. But domestic issues, family, private shit, and things of that nature. And things that's in your close proximities, dealing with home. Now there's going to be a clash, a friction between home, family, privacy, and your career, or what you're known for, or how you're seen, or your reputation, or your status in some type of way. So you're going to have to make these two houses a give and receive match in order to help build the house faster without experiencing all the storms, without having no roof in the 10th house. You're going to have to sometimes set aside how you're seen and what you're known for and your status for home's sake, for family, for private, for domestic issues, and vice versa. Sometimes you may have to set aside home, privacy, domestic issues for the sake of what you're known for, how you see your status and your career. But try not to go too far on that end, because that's part of the problem with the opposition here. Now, as far as your squares, now one of the squares is the first house to the 10th house. So squares represents the learning process. So to help build your 10th house a lot faster, you're gonna have to learn how to incorporate more of your personality, personal issues, and affairs to what you're known for, how you're seen in your status. You know what I'm saying? So the more you apply, more your personality, more your personal issues, more your personal affairs. You know what I'm saying? Making your personal issues part of your construct and how you gain constructing your life, and your personal affairs, which is personal people, places, and things in your life. Long as you personally know them or personally aware of it, it's in your personal life. You're going to be able to not experience as much turbulence with this Saturn in the 10th house. And then the other square is the 7th house. Now, the more you learn from your relationships or how you relate to people, places, and things, which is the 7th house, and learn how to be more compromising and a little bit more relatable in your way of handling your associations, right? The more you're going to benefit from the 10th house and not experience things keep falling and knocking down and things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you build your house a little faster, because you have to learn that. Because you may be in some type of stubborn type nature to the point that you're not willing to apply or willing to relate any of your business, friend or relationships or family relationships to your status or broadcasting these things of that nature. You may be opposing to that when really you need to learn how to do these things now. So that's what's going on as far as Saturn transiting Capricorn for all Aries ascendant. So you could break down all the other angles and things of that nature, but this is the general statement of Saturn being a Capricorn for Aries ascendant. So this is the main themes that's going on in your life, and these are the main tools you have, which is your oppositions and your square houses, to help build the house without experiencing all the super woes and the frictions. Flight boss, bitch, goddamn.